Hello everyone. In this video, my goal is to go over CRM features and to help you possibly make a much better choice on what CRM you want to use in your business with the help of this video. My name is Ray O'Daniel, and I'm here to sit back and just help you understand, in my experience of using CRMs over the last dozen years or so, what exactly the main things you need to look for in a CRM, and just some of the things I'm going to be completely upfront with you guys that just bug the crap out of me about some of these other CRMs, and maybe you see it, maybe you don't. Hang in there with me, and I'm going to show you a couple of the other CRMs, but real quick, I want to sit back and just let you know, for the most part, all of the major CRMs are going to offer you very similar features. Now, I didn't create this image that you're seeing on the screen right here. I actually borrowed it from the internet, so whatever company, if you made this, thank you so much. It's a beautiful graphic of what I want to talk about. Now, here are just some of the things that really bug me about CRMs and CRM software companies. And at the end, I'm going to show you one of the best CRMs that you could possibly use for growing and scaling your business. But I want to walk you through the process of just my thoughts on this and just what you should be thinking about when looking at software companies if you're looking to switch and maybe even combine your CRM, because you might be using 2 or 3 pieces of software, how to pull all that stuff together into one system, one tab, one login, things like that, and probably at a much lower cost of software costs every single month. But these are some of the core features that CRM offers right here. You've got workflow, marketing automation, communication, that could be email or text, high customization. This means being able to like brand it, change colors, maybe add different fields in your CRM. Because right now, most CRMs allow you to extend. If you want to include additional information in the contacts, you can extend it and include additional information. Most of those already have it. So a lot of these features, reporting, pipeline management, third-party integration, sales, contract management, digital signatures, a lot of CRMs have already included these features together. But really, if all the CRM's features are the same, are all CRMs the same? No. No, they're not. And I'm going to explain why. And again, forgive me if I get a little bit passionate, but just some of these people, these software companies just bug me on how they do this. Because this is what when I started out in my businesses years ago, I sat back and used some of these CRMs, not knowing the right questions that I'm bringing to you right now, of even being able to ask, what is the best CRM and what am I going to run into later on in my business that I might not see right now that's going to cost me money and be an absolute pain in my ass to change later. Some of the things are, software companies are going to give you all of these features, but of course, they're not going to give you all of them on one pricing plan. What do you mean by that? Right now, there's not really here, we're going to give you all of these features. No, they're going to give you some of the features. Like they're going to give you a really cheap introduction. Maybe they'll offer things like marketing automation, contact management, this little part of the wheel, marketing automation, and maybe the communication. That might be a part of their like low-level plan of getting into it that makes it so cheap. But what if you want to come in and customize it? What if you want to brand it and customize your CRM? Oh, I'm sorry. The customization is not a part of the plan that you ordered. You're going to have to upgrade and pay 4 times how much you're paying every single month on this plan if you want to get this one feature. Man, that sucks. So you don't get all of them. You have to continue to upgrade and upgrade. And they nickel and dime you at every single step. They nickel and dime you on the features. They nickel and dime you on how many users you can have on your system. If you have a team of people, a sales team, I think they nail you on user seats, so much per user per month. And then these are the things that really bug me. And I want to introduce you to a software platform that offer you unlimited everything. So this is the thing that really bothers me, is we're going to look at some of these. Just they give you all of these, but you have to keep buying the higher and higher tiers with this. So I'm going to just show you a couple of them. Now, again, all of these, again, roughly everybody's going to have the same features. I'm just letting you know that now from my experience. But how much of those features they allow you to have access to and at what cost is really where you have to come into play. Now, if you're a small business and you're just looking for CRM, some of the main popular ones, number one, are Monday. Now, I don't mean any disrespect to any of these software companies. I'm just simply trying to show you, if you're going to look back and buying it, why this could be a better choice for you, or in my opinion, why it's not going to be a better choice for you, because most businesses grow and expand. And the problem is these plans are meant for you to buy it right now, but then in a year from now, when your business grows, oh, now your software company expense grows with it. So this is the problem that I continue to see. But if you just take a look here, notice that Monday.com, if you just even take a look at it here, these are like pretty reasonable prices, right? $9 per seat per month. That's per user. $12 per seat per month. But look at what they're doing here. They're like, choose your team size. So you can't buy just one seat. If you're an individual owner, you just can't buy one. You got to buy 3. That's a minimum. The minimum they got is 3. So you can't just buy the $12 plan. You have to pay $36 a month for this. And then, of course, you're limited by all the things that you get here that you don't get in some of these other plans. So these are the things that really get you, because as your team start growing, you want to add more and more people. that 36 now becomes 72, that 72 now becomes 140, what, 4 or something like that. And that's how your software costs start getting ridiculously out of control. And of course, when you're already using a CRM system, it's much, much harder to migrate off of a software system once you get to that level, because you're constantly using it for your business every day. And that may be the single reason why you don't switch from it and continue to pay those higher costs, because you just simply can't afford to take the time and migrate off that system, even though you really hate paying that much money every single month for these services. And there could actually be a better deal out there. But again, you're stuck in there, if that makes sense. So that's one of the things about Monday. This is HubSpot. HubSpot is another big one. But again, you're looking at, this is the thing that just gets me here. Your starter is $9 per month per seat, but then your professional goes to $800. $800. $9, $800. Holy crap. That's a huge, just imagine if you come here in the starter and you're starting it with them and you're trying to grow and use them because they're such great things, then you start going into the next plan and you go from $9 to $800 a month. How will that affect your revenue? Okay. Keep in mind, $800 a month. What is that, like $9,000 or something a year? Crazy. And here's another thing that really absolutely just, drives me nuts. This right here, 1,000 marketing contacts. What? So you're saying on the $9 a month plan per seat, I can only have 1,000 contacts in my system? What if you have more than 1,000 customers? Oh, if you have 1,005 customers, now you have to hop to the 2,000 marketing contacts at $800 a month. Do you see what I'm saying here? This is the kind of things that absolutely drives me crazy about some of these other pricing plans. It's just not fair, which is why whenever you're choosing a CRM, you should choose wisely before you get into it, because when you get into it, it's going to be very hard for you to grow in there without a major shift in your business later to switch platforms. And last one is just Salesforce. And again, Salesforce, these are huge, big monster companies, and the CRMs are good. But it's just a matter of, if you don't need all of that, should you really pay that much? Depending upon the size of your team and the size of how you want to grow in your business? I don't get it. But again, you start out with the starter plan, $25 per user per month. Then you go to $100 per user per month. That's a big shift, four times as much to go to the pro level, just to get some additional features. And then, of course, you have a larger ones where you have to call in and get pricing plans for. So these are the things where if you have 2 people, 5 people on your team, you could have an office manager, you could have a receptionist, you could have somebody that needs to log in. That right there, 100, 200, 300. You got what I'm saying? Those costs can be absolutely skyrocketing. Now, again, this is why I chose the platform that I've been using for the last 5 years, and that's a platform called GoHighLevel. Now, you can go check it out at GoHighLevel.com. If you are interested in this, I'm an affiliate for the GoHighLevel platform. If you sign up here, you do get a 14-day trial, but I have a 30-day free trial that gives you an extension. Then you can try it out in the video description here. But the HighLevel platform, I've actually met the founders of these over the last several years, and the founders really wanted to build a very powerful all-in-one sales and marketing platform that small businesses can use at a fixed subscription price every single month. Now, when they started this, they knew all the way these other software companies work by charging you from the number of seats, like the number of users, charging you for how many contacts you can have. Some of the other softwares I've used in the past limited how many websites you could have, how many funnels and how many domains you can put in there, things like that. Absolutely crazy. And if you ever wanted to go higher, you had to move to a more higher expensive plan every single time, limiting your business growth. Now, here's the thing with GoHighLevel. They offer you unlimited everything. Unlimited users. Don't charge you any more for it. Unlimited contacts. You can have 1 million contacts in your database if you want to. No problem. Same monthly cost. Now, speaking of cost, you can go check out the website. It's just GoHighLevel.com. But I'm going to scroll down here just for real quick. And I know we're talking about CRMs, but right now, if you are looking at some other features, these are all the things that the other features. HighLevel has more features than this actually, but the major components. So if you're looking for CRM and pipeline management, it's already in HighLevel. You want to have funnels and websites to draw traffic and do lead magnets and lead opt-in, already built in. Unlimited funnels, unlimited websites, no additional cost. You get a website builder, a funnel builder. You could do surveys, you could do forms, you can even do quizzes, email marketing, text marketing. All of the stuff is already included. Calendaring, appointments. The calendar synchronized with your existing calendars to check for conflicts, and then that automatically updates the calendar so people can't schedule it when maybe your personal calendar has a conflict. If you wanted to do, it's got completely easy to use workflow automations in here. Courses, if you ever do courses or products or things like that, already included, no additional cost. Reputation management, want to get more Google reviews? It's already included, no additional cost. Now, if you come back here to some of these other ones, these other people probably wouldn't even have that, or they would be, oh, I'm sorry, Do you want reputation management? Do you want a third-party integration? Now you need to buy our enterprise plan, because our enterprise plan is the only one that comes with the third-party integration, where let's just say if you want to have a Shopify store or something like that, you can integrate your Shopify store directly into HighLevel and combine and connect those two. Oh, right now, those seats to do that are $800 per user per month. Now, with 5 users, you're paying $4,000 a month, which you may be able to afford to pay, but that's more revenue, more cost that is going on in your business that doesn't necessarily have to. So here within HighLevel, again, all of that stuff, third-party integrations are completely free. HighLevel integrates with Shopify, by the way, in case I didn't say that. It also integrates with social media, your Google business profile, all that stuff. It's just natively built-in integrations, and HighLevel can then detect when you get all of those things. You get a new Facebook message, HighLevel will know about it and brings it all into one main area. But again, I'm moving on here. But again, digital document signatures, if you need that as well. Now, here's the kicker. HighLevel is only $97 a month. $97. That's it. Compared to some of these other ones, $100 for one user. If you need to add another user, $200. And again, $97, that's it. Now, I will sit back here and make a very clear stipulation. If you are a real estate agent, or if you're a small business owner and you're only concerned about running your own business agents, things like that, then the starter $97 plan is the only one that you need. Please don't look at the unlimited $297, and there's even a higher one at $497 a month. You don't need those unless you want to use HighLevel to actually service other clients and make money. That's another reason the founders built the higher plans, so that you can actually provide HighLevel to clients and charge them whatever you want. But again, if you're just one person looking to run your own business, please don't buy anything more than a $97 plan, because that's really all you need. So I just want to make sure I stipulate that, just because I'm an affiliate for HighLevel. Again, check out my 30-day free trial link. This is how I get compensated to the software company. But if you sign up with my link, you get access to me. I'll certainly be able to help you out with any of the migrations that you need. And I'm just here to answer questions and help you succeed. That's what my job is. But I don't want to sell you a higher level plan more than what you need. So please keep that in mind. Now, for $97, again, everything that I talked about here, everything that is in this little matrix, if that makes sense. The CRM, and I'm going to show you just real quickly HighLevel and just what the interface looks like. Because besides the pricing of CRMs and the feature set, again, the features, most people already have all of these. So you can't really compare feature to feature, because everybody pretty much offers this. It's just at what pricing plan do they offer? The pricing is an important factor when it comes to choosing a CRM, because you want to have something that you can see to grow from 1 user, 2 users, 10 users, 50 users in your business without being charged more than what you're currently paying. So your software cost is fixed, but yet your company is able to grow and scale. Now, the other thing that's really important when it comes to this are user interfaces, like being able to sit back and find what you need, going through and looking at it, and is it pretty intuitive regarding the software and how to use it. So let me hop in and just kind of show you. This is a demo account, but this is HighLevel. You're going to get logged into it, and notice that it's just a simple menu system on the left side. This Launchpad is a very good start. This kind of goes through and makes sure that you get connected to your Google business profile, to Facebook. If you want to use WhatsApp, WhatsApp is integrated. There's payment processors integrated into HighLevel. Stripe was the first one, but they've also integrated with NMI, Authorize.net, PayPal, and there's even third-party integrations that you can integrate with another third party if you want to. HighLevel has all the API connections and things like that you need to do that if you want, but most people survive off the payment providers that are already supported. So if you want to have your WordPress website, those are all in here. You can connect all of those right here. Now, your dashboard is just simply a way to look at multiple pieces of information like your sales pipelines. Now, again, this is a demo account, so it doesn't have anything in the pipelines, but this right here would tell you your pipelines, your opportunity statuses, how much value you have in your pipeline, all of that from these dashboards, and you can have a limited number of dashboards. You can simply come here and choose build custom dashboards for any particular part of HighLevel that you want to view. So the conversations area right here, just quickly, this is where everything comes in. This is one of the main benefits. If you're a small business, that's really going to benefit you, because if somebody texts you, if somebody emailed you, if somebody sends you a Facebook message, an Instagram DM, if they contact you on Google, or they contact you from your website, all of that, all those messages now flow directly into this sort of universal inbox, so that you don't need to look at 4 or 5 different places to track messages. All the messages then come directly into here. You can just simply click on them, reply right here in this particular interface, making it very easy to manage all the inbound leads without having to go to 3 or 4 different software platforms or manage 3 or 4 mobile apps on your mobile device. So calendars, this is where you can build as many calendars as you want. Now keep in mind, if you do want to sit back and build calendars, there are multiple calendars that are available inside of here that you can use. So this right here is just simply some of the calendars that are built in here. And again, you have unlimited number of calendars. You can synchronize that with your Office 365 or Google or something like that, or even your personal calendar, those can all get synchronized to make sure that your contacts here in HighLevel synchronize with your personal, which then gets synchronized to your mobile device, keeping you updated on all of your appointments. So that's just another thing that they have. And of course, the CRM itself. Now, keep in mind with HighLevel, the CRM is the heart. That is, in a sense, if you look at this diagram, the center core. The CRM is the center. Everything, every other piece of this wheel inside of HighLevel, all of these features HighLevel has around here. And all of the pieces seamlessly connects to the CRM without any problem whatsoever. There's no clunkiness. Everything connects. You're able to use customer information in any one of these systems by just simply clicking a few drop-down lists and choosing what customer fields you want to migrate. So if you're sending a personalized email, you can just simply choose your contact record and say, put the contact first name here, just as an example. Very easy to integrate into your email, your text marketing, and so forth. So the CRM right here, I've just got one record in there for right now. But if you want to sit back and click on Add Contact, you can import these. Very easy to run through an import wizard that you can import as many contacts as you want. There is a mapping field in there where you have to map like phone number field to phone number, email to email. But as long as you have a good CSV file, it should be no problem importing it, and it only takes a few minutes to do. But here, if you're adding a contact record, pretty straightforward, pretty easy to see user interface. If you open up an existing contact record, it's very small, compact. And the good thing about this CRM system right here is this area that you see right here is the customer contact information, meaning once this customer goes into your CRM system, you will be able to see every communication, and I mean everyone, Facebook, Instagram, text message, email, any communication through WhatsApp, all of that stuff is integrated directly here. For as long as you have the contact in your CRM, you can scroll back years and look at every conversation, every message, everything that you've actually included and talked to that particular customer about right here inside of the contact record. That is a valuable thing to have inside of a CRM. So that's all configured here. There's also some other things over here if you want to attach documents, create associations, have tasks for these particular people. You can create notes if you wanted to for a particular person. As you see that we already have notes here. You can look at any upcoming appointments, any past appointments. So really from the contact view, you get everything regarding that particular contact here inside of the contact record. And if you want to, you can just simply choose a particular contact record by selecting it and choosing one of these other options on the toolbar. Export it. You could trigger a workflow automation. You can send an email, delete it. You can do any one of these other things that you see right here. All of them are included in here. And again, one of the things that really attracted me to HighLevel when I first got started, because I came from multiple systems. I was running about 4 different systems to run my business. I was a real estate brokerage at the time, but I brought it in because HighLevel was an all-in-one, one cost, because all of these other softwares, I kept having to go up in that pricing scale. I told you the thing that really irritated me about all these, I kept having to go up and up. And at one point I'm sitting here paying about $900 or so a month for my software just to run my business every month, because I kept being etched up in the pricing plan. And I just was too busy to sit back and try to migrate all of these until finally I got fed up and said, no more. I'm switching. Took me a little bit of time to switch everything over to HighLevel, but when I did, my software costs got cut in half because I'm using one of the higher plans myself with HighLevel. But again, for your plan, $97, please. I don't want you to buy any more unless you're starting a different kind of business. But if you're just wanting to run your own business, $97 is the only thing that you need. But again, just running through here, this is where all your opportunities and pipelines are. You can have a limited number of pipelines to keep track of all of your leads and everything else in there. And by the way, all the workflow automations can trigger anytime one person moves from one state in the pipeline to another. A workflow can kick off and provide some logic of what you want to have happen when somebody maybe moves from a cold lead to a warm lead, or a warm lead to schedule an appointment, things like that. So those are very important as well. You can accept payments, you can text, you can send invoicing. The entire invoicing system here is built in the HighLevel. If you want to use AI in your business, this is another big thing that wasn't on the matrix that you saw on the website here. Wasn't a part of here, but HighLevel has complete AI agents built in to answer your phones 24/7 in the business, to respond to everybody that I talked about here in the conversations area. So they send you a Facebook message, AI can respond to them automatically without you having to do that. So yes, you can respond to them manually if you want, but you would also have AI do that too. Facebook, your website, texting, Instagram, all of that kind of stuff can be integrated with AI and have some AI bot respond automatically, answer the questions, and even book appointments directly inside the platform. That's why it's so powerful. So again, marketing, this is where you can have your social planner. This is an all-in-one social planning tool. So if you ever wanted to post your social media for like weeks or a month at a time, you're probably already paying $100, $200 a month for social media software to do the scheduling. You don't need that because you can do all of that right inside here. You can schedule it. You can do approvals. All of that stuff is completely done for you at $97 fixed cost. You don't pay any more. And this right here can connect to all of the different social accounts. All of these social media accounts you can get connected to. So you can create as many email templates as you want to sit back if you do email marketing campaigns. That is in here. If you ever sell products, there's an affiliate manager built in here where you could actually have affiliates sell your products for you and keep track of all of them built in here. You could prospect your customers. Again, all the things are already built in here. Now, automations, this is one of, I think, probably the top 3 most powerful features inside of the HighLevel platform. And really, any of the CRM platforms is this level of automation here. Where is that? Marketing automation right here. So when something happens, like when somebody goes from a cold lead to schedules an appointment with you, then that person's going to move from one stage in your pipeline to another, and something needs to be able to do that. That is what an automation or workflow is. And the great thing about this is you only need to know 2 things. 2 things inside of this stuff to make it work. And this is, a lot of people think that doing this is very difficult to build automations. Really, step by step, what do you want to do? It's very easy. First of all, you need a trigger, and then you need to know a trigger is just something that's going to cause the workflow to start. Like moving somebody from a pipeline, somebody fills out a form on your website. Things like that are triggers. So as soon as you know what's going to trigger it, you just create the trigger for it. And then after that, you just simply create items of logic steps of what's going to happen first. So if you want to come up here and say, let me send this person an email. So next thing in your step is going to be an email. If you didn't want that, you can say, let me update my opportunity. So now you're going to create or update your opportunity and move the person from one step to the pipeline to another. Just simply add a step. And then if you want to, you just keep adding more and more steps. There are a limited number of steps that you can have in here. And if you don't even want to do this yourself, you can even use the automated AI. Just tell AI, what do you want to do? And it'll build a workflow for you. So all of these features are what you get for that $97. But it's not just the CRM in here. It's all these pieces I showed you that connect to the CRM. Again, HighLevel doesn't limit you. All of these things you get unlimited. That's the biggest reason why I chose HighLevel, and I think you should too, is because they're not going to sit back and keep charging you more and more. You get unlimited everything. And all of these features seamlessly work together. You want to have a website? Here's all the funnels, websites. You can have an online store, do webinars. You can have a blog. All of this stuff is built in right here. You can have as many as you want. And again, if you want to do memberships, there's also, I didn't go over it, but if you want to have all of your documents, your videos, your images, everything built in here, you can put everything inside of the media storage. There's unlimited storage inside of here. The only limit I know about is you can't go higher than 5 gigabytes for one file. So there's a file size limit, but that's huge. 5 gigabytes for one file. But other than that, you can have as many as you want. They're folders, so you can easily organize all of your images so you know exactly where they're at. So there are other things, like I said, told you, reputation management. There's a whole dashboard regarding how many reviews you've received, how many reviews you've responded to. Oh, by the way, the AI system inside of this platform can automatically respond to all of the Google reviews that you get with customized AI generated messages. So all of that is at your fingertips. All you have to do is just set when to reply, what type of reply you want to have, and then the AI can handle it for you completely, which that could take a big amount of time. If you're getting 50, 100 plus or more reviews per month, if you've got a really popular business, that could take you hours just to respond to those reviews. And Google likes it when you respond to reviews, because when you use their platform, they raise you the rankings on the Google when people search for you here. So again, you get reportings, and there's even a mobile app that you get. It's called Lead Connector. That's the brand they have, but the Lead Connector will get you access to all this information from your mobile device. Now, other things that are on here, that reasons why you should do this, there's phone systems built directly in here. Now, it's not a part of the main area here, but you can have unlimited number of phone numbers. So let's just say you have 10 salespeople and you want to get them their own private phone number line, not the number on their cell phone, because you don't want to give that number out. You want to have the number inside of the HighLevel platform route to that particular salesperson. Absolutely doable inside of here. And I'll just show you. If you come to settings, come to phone system. Inside here, you can have regular local numbers. You can buy a local number in your local area code. You could do 800 numbers if you want to in here. All of these things are available to you. Now, not sure why this is not pulling up, but these features are available to you. So you can have a phone number for your main company. And again, you can have the AI services even answer those phones. Each one of your salespeople can have their own AI agent that will answer their phone calls, respond to people, and book appointments individually for that particular salesperson. And all of that is included inside of your $97 pricing. Now, I will simply tell you, because I'm completely upfront on this, I'm not going to BS you. There's a subscription price, but then you also pay usage charges in here. So usage charges are whenever you make or take a phone call, that is a small charge, like fractions of a penny per minute. When you send text messages and emails, that is an additional cost because it's a hard cost. It's a usage cost. When you use the AI feature, that has certain costs. So depending on how much you use the system on top of that, there's no difference in some of these other platforms either for usage costs, but you do have those as well. Now, hopefully I've shown you why some of these other people probably bug you too, because if they're bugging me, I bet they probably bug you for the same damn reason. And that is just how they keep nickel and diving you on just per user, per this. And I have too many contacts or I have to upgrade. That's BS. So one of the things I advise you to do is I've got actually a demo link in this video. If you want to just look at a demo, the company will sit back and schedule you and actually have a demo for you. But just use the link down below if you want to schedule the demo. If you want to try it out, use my 30-day free trial link. But if this was informative, if you like this, click on the like button, leave me a comment, and I appreciate you and just have a great day. Bye-bye.